Hey BookTube, it's Jackie. How's it going? If you are new to me and it's the first time you're seeing my face, hello, what's up? My name is Jackie. I sit on my floor and I talk about books. So I hope that's why you're here, because that's what's going to be happening today. If you're not new to me, thank you for always tuning in and the continued support. I really do appreciate it. So today for you, as you can see from today's title of the video, I have another TBR, and it's my November TBR. 2 more months to the end of the year, guys. We are already in November. What the actual fuck? What the absolute fuck? And I have not completed a TBR this entire year. Am I going to complete this one? I don't know. I don't know. Have no idea. But if you'd like to see what I'm going to try to tackle this month, grab yourself a drink, have yourself a seat, and let's get talking some books. Okay, yes. My TBRs are usually pretty hectic, so I tried to be nicer to myself. I don't know how well I did. We will find out at the end of the month. That's how that works. So this TBR is coming to you a few days late. There is an actual reason for that. I was waiting for a specific book to come in because I physically wanted to hold it in this video, not just put an image. And when you see the book, you will completely, totally understand, because this book dropped on Halloween, which happened to be my anniversary. Thank you. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Loved it. Thank you for the anniversary gift. I really appreciate it. Yes. When you see it, you will understand why I waited till I physically had the book in my hand to do this. But my TBR is going to be set up just like it always is, in categories to kind of help keep it a little organized. And the first category is carryovers. I have one carryover, and that is Game of Gods by Scarlett Zakir. Yes, I know. But I am halfway done with this. Halfway done. I stopped for a hot minute to pick up another book for my Black Hat book coven, and then I wasn't able to be in the live show, and then that happened to be the end of the month around that time, and that's the really busy time of my work, so I never got back to getting to this, so I do apologize. But I'm halfway through this, and it's fucking Hades, and I'm loving it. I was not wrong. I knew I was gonna love this, and I found out that the Touch of Chaos, or is it Touch of Chaos, is the 4th book. The one, it was supposed to come out this month. It's actually been pushed back to next year. So I'm off the hook of making sure I have this read before that one comes out. But I'm still going to have it finished because I'm loving this. And it's fucking Hades, okay? It's Hades. If you are not familiar with this series, this is the 3rd installment to the Hades saga, which is Hades' interpretation of the Touch of Darkness series by Scarlett St. Clair, which is Hades' Persephone of this Hades and Persephone retelling. So you can read these books in series order with Touch of Darkness and then read all of Hades saga, or you can read them back to back, because this is literally his interpretation of the 3rd book, Touch of Malice. So yes, it is the same story, but Scarlett St. Clair does a fantastic job of not just regurgitating information, but giving you new pieces to further develop this story. And I fucking love it. And she does it exponentially well in this one. And I think there might be I feel like there's some spin-off stuff, because the way this book reads, I feel like there might be a spin-off, and I'm like, sign me the fuck up. That dude, sign me the fuck up. Yes, where is it? Give it to me now. Yeah. It involves a lot of wine. Yes! Yeah. So I'm very, very excited to continue on with this one. The next book I am bringing over from last month. I did not even start it, so technically it's not a carryover, but it is my TBR jar rec book that I drew last month, and that is I Married a Naga by Regine Abel. It looks like this. This was requested by Becky over BeckX Reads. I just never got around to getting to it. I do have it. It's on my Kindle. It's loaded, ready to go. So I will be reading it and then doing a full book review on it, because that's the deal with these books. And yes, I'm fully aware that there are 2 books that I have not released the reviews on for. They are written. I just have to film them. That's where they're at. They will be out. I don't know when. I don't want to promise it's going to be this month, because I don't actually know. But they will be out. I will get them out at some point in time, because if I don't, I'm going to forget the book. So that's kind of how it is. So I have to review my notes and then get them filmed and get them out. So that's where they are at. But this one I plan on trying to tackle and get this video out this month. I'd really like to. This is one of Becky's favorite books, and this is her 2nd appearance on my TBR jar rec series thing that I started and kind of, dealing with. And I'm loving this because I've had some pretty good hits. I think I've only had like 1 miss in this entire series, so I'm not really worried about this one. Except this is a second installment to this series, but I did find out you did not have to read the first installment to understand it. She did confirm that, so I'm going to trust her judgment, and I'm going to do that. We're going to go with it. So we're going to do it that way. But yes, I will be carrying that one over. Now for my book clubs, I've got 2. My Black Hat Book Coven is meeting on November 26th over on Becky's channel to discuss Taste of Magic by J.L. And it looks like this. I know jack about this book. I have no fucking idea what it's about. I know it's middle grade. So that's what I got. It's middle grade. So hopefully it reads really fucking fast. I really hope it reads fast. And I hope it's interesting. But other than that, I know fuck all about this book. So I'm going in blind. So far, the books in this book club have been kind of hit or miss. There have been some hits, there have been some misses, but it's never been, except for the very first book, a consecutive hit and miss. So I really like that we have a lot of opinions in this group. We have a wide variety of some people who love books versus people who hate books. And we're on the same panels and we're discussing them. So I think that's actually really badass. So if I happen to be on the side of disliking, okay, well, I don't really tend to read middle grade anymore, but I am willing to give it a shot because I love these ladies. I will link all their channels down below that are members of the Black Hat Book Coven with me. So you can go check them out if you have not followed them. But yes, this will be meeting on November 26th over at Becky at BeckX Reads channel. So do keep posted and we'll keep postings about it to remind you guys if you'd like to join in. The next book club I have is actually not the ABCs of Love Read Along. If you notice, in October, we did not do one because Jen and I are tapped out. Jen tapped first, and then I started to read one of them, and I didn't feel like dragging my feet through it when there's a lot of other books I'd rather read that I never even got to because I've been reading stuff that's just not up to par with what I want to read. It's just not. So unfortunately, I will not be reading the ABCs of Love selections this month. I will take a look at maybe the ones in December, but we are not having the ABCs of Love this month. So if you were still participating in that, please feel free to read them. Go for it. If you need to know what they are, just let me know. I'll send you a message. But I'm just not going to, there's other stuff I want to read. There's just other stuff I want to read and I want to enjoy the rest of my year reading. I've had pretty much a shitty last couple months for reading. Really, stuff I read is fantastic. It's just getting me to read more because everything's been going on with work, with family, with school, everything. Just, it starts to catch up with you and I don't have time for books that I don't care about. So I will not be participating in the ABCs of Love. I know it's my read along. How fucking hypocritical is that? I know. I already know. But me and Jen discussed it on our last live show at the beginning of October. And we both agreed that we're tapping. We are tapping. So thank you for everybody who participated with us with that. I really do appreciate it. Me and Jen are in the talks of possibly doing another book club together, but not something that strict. We are talking about, we have some pretty good ideas. So you haven't seen the last of me and Jen tag teaming. So don't worry about that. If that was something you were looking forward to, we're still going to be in cahoots because that girl is still my rock star. And I love that bitch. I love her. Okay. Straight up. That bitch rules. So yeah, but we will not be doing that. So I will not be reading the ABCs of Love Read Along. So, but in place of that, my local bookstore, just actually got some new ownership. It just reopened under new ownership and they are starting book clubs and they started a lot of different genre book clubs, but this is the first one they put out there because it was around Halloween time, and it is a thriller book club, and I thought it'd be really fun to sign up and do it. It is an in-person book club with people I don't know. So this is a chance for me to go out and meet more book people like in person. So I thought that was really cool, and so I got put into group 2, and the book we are reading for this month is The Silent Patient by Alex McCledes, I think is how you say his name. I'm not quite for sure how to say the last name, but I have never read this book. I have seen it all over, but I've never read it. So I know nothing about it, and I'm gonna go in blind. And I'm really excited because I'm reading a different genre. I'm also going to talk to people that I've never met before in person about books. Like, this is what we train for, people. This is what we fucking train for. So I'm excited about that. So wish me luck on that. And then there's also another book club that I got selected to be in But it doesn't meet until December, so I'll talk about that one in December. But yeah, this is the first book for the thriller book club for my local bookstore that I'm really, really excited about. So I will be picking this one up and reading it. I've had my eye on it for a while. I've always seen the cover. The cover intrigues me, but I've never gone to pick it up, never had a reason to, except that I thought it was intriguing. And now I have a legit reason, so I'm gonna do it. So yay. Yay, go me. I do have a few arcs. Actually, no, I have one arc this month, and this is another Reezy Discovery book. I have fantastic luck with Reezy Discovery. Let's straight up be honest. Their books, the caliber of books that, at least the ones that I pick, are just, I love them. I think they're fantastic. I have had very few misses, and I'm really hoping for spectacular things with this one. This is Esperanza's Way by Cindy Burkhart Menard. Looks like this. So this book, this is set in 1260 AD. Yes, it's historical fiction. Still going back my historical fiction roots. I'm feeling that still. And it spans 45 years of Esperanza's life as she grows from a gifted, intuitive tween healer into an adult wanting to go into medical school in 1260 AD. So yeah, that's kind of a jumble of what the fuck? What? But it just sounds so intriguing to me. And I was like, okay, I gotta see what this bitch can do. I gotta see what she does. So this one will get a full book review, as that is the deal with Reezy Discovery Books. So do keep your eyes peeled for this one. I'm really excited about this one. I'm really excited because I don't really know what to expect at all. There's medical history, there's societal expectations, there's societal stereotypes. We've got a whole lifespan, and lifespan books are really fucking hard to write because so much shit can happen in life. You have to give just enough detail to really make you feel like you're living that life with that character, but at the same time, not bog it down, because there are boring times in people's life. Let's just be honest. There are times where most of the time you're sitting on the fucking couch watching TV. Let's just straight up be honest. Most of your time spent doing that. And it's kind of boring to other people. So to get that point across that yes, there's some boring times, but yet the excitement part, and still keep them interested in this entire lifespan, I think this is a really, really intriguing fact. I find it very interesting when authors do this. I've seen very well done versions, and I've seen very poor done versions. So I'm hoping that this is a well done one, because I've had such good luck with Reezy Discovery Books in the past. So fingers crossed. I enjoy this. Yes, I'm excited. I think I'm gonna have a good time with this one. So, and that leads to my free reading books. So, the first book that I would like to get to, this is actually one of the series I wanted to start this year, so I wanted to pick up another one of those. And when I was looking at my books for free reading choices, I could choose a lot. I had a lot of options, but I instead of putting a shit ton of books on here that I wasn't going to get to, that I was just kind of feeling this book I want to read. I do. It was on my series to start this list this year. I eyeballed it the last couple of months, just haven't put it on it, but now I think I'm going to take the dive. I'm going to finally fucking do it. And that is The Longing of Lone Wolves by Lana. Can't fucking say her last name. I think this has also been on another TBR at some point in time, and I didn't get to it. So this is another chance to redeem myself. But yes, I remember, Crystal over at a Crystal's Bookish Life, I think is the name of the channel. I'll put her channel down below. She raved about this book, and it's what made me want to pick this book up. And then Jen reviewed a lot of the other books in the series and really enjoyed them. So I definitely want to see what all the hype is about. And although I'm still feeling historical fiction, it's getting into those months where I need some kind of fantasy and whimsy, because I don't have it, because I'm kind of stuck inside because it's cold. Although I love being cold, don't get me wrong, I'm a cold person. It matches my black little heart. I love the cold outside, but you need to kind of force that whimsy and that fantastical element. And the snow is just a perfect element for that. And I think fairies, I just think it's a good time. It's just a good time. I feel like it's the right time. So hopefully I do get to this one, because I would really like to know what's going on with this series for sure. The next book I just recently got, I have not done a book haul in a while because I've been kind of on a book buying ban for a while, but for my anniversary, my husband took me to Barnes & Noble and bought me 3 books because we've been married for 3 years. So I got 1 book a year, and this is kind of his thing. We did this last year too, and I think I got more books, but let's just be honest. But I got 3 books this year, and this is kind of like his gonna be a standard gift here. He said this is gonna be a standard gift, which is fine. But there's 1 book that came out that I really, really wanted, and I really wanted someone to buy for me because I didn't want to buy it myself, so I took it as an anniversary present, and that is Britney Spears' The Woman in Me. I was a Britney fan growing up. This was my chick. I loved Christina because the way she sang, she sings kind of the kind of style that I tried to sing like. I wasn't as good as the riffs as she was, but the more bravado, out loud. Britney was not the same voice for me, but I loved her. I loved a lot of her songs. A lot of her songs spoke to me, and when she came out with this book, I was like, fuck yes, I gotta read this. I like reading autobiographies. I tend to like listening to them more, but she's not narrating the book. Michelle Williams is, and I was like, I think we're just gonna read it. And so far, it's blowing up everywhere. People are loving this. And when I told my dad that Lauren bought me this, he was like, are you gonna review that? I'm like, I wasn't planning on it. He's like, you should. So I might do a full book review on this one. Let me know what you guys think if you'd like to see my opinions and my reviews on a biography, an autobiography written by this woman. But I have been trying to hide myself from spoilers, but I already know a lot of the spoilers because it's almost impossible, but I'm okay with it. I just want to read the book. And also it was one of my anniversary presents. My husband bought it for me, so I'd like to read it because when he buys me books, I like to read the books that he buys me instead of them just sitting on my shelf looking pretty, as he says. And the last book that I plan on getting to this month, and this is the one that I was waiting for, is this bad boy. This is Christina Marziatis' Ghost. This is the 3rd installment to the Love Lettering series. It came out on my 3rd anniversary. This is fate, people. This is fate. This has been fated for me. Marshall fucking Tillman is mine. Mine. You released the book on my 3rd anniversary. 3rd book. He's the cover. He's the cover. It's just fate. It's fate. That's how it is. I call dibs. I call dibs. Thanks. But I'm super excited about diving back into this. There will be a full book review on this as well as I'm reviewing this entire series for Christina. I'm super, super excited. And she one-upped herself in this one. She actually, there's a lot of letters and she assigned fonts to each character for the letters. So not only is this going to be amazing, but it's going to be like an interactive experience too, which is the first time I get to like physically interact with her books. So I'm really, really excited about this. I cannot wait to dive into this, drink some hot chocolate because we've been talking about hot chocolate. I'll break up my Coca Motion and we'll bust this out. So do keep your eyes peeled for this. I cannot fucking wait. Marshall fucking Tillman. On my 3rd anniversary, you released the 3rd book and he's the cover model. I'm serious. It's a sign. It's a sign. It is. And I just love it. I love it. I can't appreciate this more. And I got married on Halloween and it's called Ghost. So it's perfect. And I haven't even fucking read the book yet. So I'm excited. Very, very much so. But there it is. There's Marshall Tillman. All his fucking glory. Marshall fucking Tillman. Yes. So that is my TBR for this month. I do have some audiobooks in the works as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And I will try my best to get all my weekly wrap-ups this month. I know I've been slacking on those immensely. I already know. But I will try to get back on those for you guys along with some of those reviews of those past books. So, but that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoy this and let me know if you would like to see a review on this. I find that idea really, really intriguing, but I'd like to know from you guys what you think. So, all right, that's what I got. I will see you guys all soon with another video. Bye. Thanks for the anniversary present, Christina. I love it.